In the heart of a small town called Willow Creek, there was an old cobblestone street lined with charming shops. One of these shops, tucked away at the end of the street, was called Timeless Treasures. It was filled with all kinds of curious and unusual items, from antique clocks to shimmering crystals. One rainy afternoon, a girl named Emma wandered into the shop. Emma loved exploring new places, and the moment she stepped inside, she felt like she had entered a different world. The shop was dimly lit, with shelves full of strange and beautiful objects. As Emma browsed, something caught her eye, a small wooden box sitting on a dusty shelf in the corner. The box was intricately carved with swirling patterns and tiny stars. It had a delicate golden key on its side. "What's this?" Emma asked, picking up the box. The shopkeeper, a kind old man with a twinkle in his eyes, smiled. "Ah, that's a very special music box," he said. "It's been here for as long as I can remember. They say it's magic." "Magic?" Emma repeated, her curiosity piqued. Yes, the shopkeeper nodded. "But it only plays its music when someone with a true wish in their heart wins it up." Emma's heart skipped a beat. She had a wish, a very special one. For as long as she could remember, Emma had wanted to play the piano, but her family couldn't afford one. She dreamed of hearing beautiful melodies filling her home, of her fingers dancing across the keys, creating music that made people smile. "May I try it?" Emma asked, her voice filled with hope. "Of course," the shopkeeper replied, handing her the golden key. With trembling hands, Emma inserted the key into the music box and began to wind it. At first, nothing happened. But then, as she wound it a little more, the box began to hum softly. Emma held her breath, listening as the box started to play a beautiful, lilting melody. The music was like nothing she had ever heard before. It was gentle and sweet, like a lullaby mixed with the sound of a babbling brook. As the music played, something incredible happened. Emma felt a warm, glowing light surround her, and suddenly she was no longer in the shop. She found herself standing in a grand room with a magnificent piano right in front of her. The room was bathed in soft, golden light, and everything felt serene and magical. Emma hesitated for a moment, then sat down at the piano. She placed her fingers on the keys, and to her amazement, they moved effortlessly, playing the melody she had just heard from the music box. The sound was rich and full, and it filled the room with a beauty that brought tears to her eyes. She played and played, the music flowing from her heart, until the melody gently came to an end. When she opened her eyes, she was back in the shop, holding the music box in her hands. The shopkeeper was watching her with a knowing smile. "That was amazing," Emma whispered, still feeling the warmth of the music inside her. "Music has a way of making dreams come true," the shopkeeper said softly. "This box is yours now, Emma. May it always remind you of the magic that lives in your heart." Emma thanked the shopkeeper and left the store with the music box clutched tightly to her chest. She knew that while she didn't have a piano at home, she had something even more special, the knowledge that her love for music was a magic all its own. From that day on, whenever Emma felt a little sad or lost, she would wind up the magic music box and let its beautiful melody fill her with hope. And each time she did, she knew that one day her dream of playing the piano would come true.